Fra Hamar, Norge, Team Sigurbergs. Clap your hands for Anniken Steen.
We are standing on hole 2 of Krokol. We just saw third card putting out with Julia Foss getting the par. Holyn, how are the conditions here today?
Well, it's very hot out here, but it's also a bit breezy, so that's nice. But it's going to be a big hike today for the players. And I can see that we have on hole 6, Sofia Danneke had an ace. So I'm sad that we missed that. But we're here to watch the action with the second feature card on hole 2.
Holyn, what do you think of the the hole 1 tee off song?
I love it. I feel it in my whole being.
You really feel like they mean business?
Yeah, this is serious stuff. We started with it at the Overost, and I like that it came with us here to the Krokhol disc golf course.
We're on the fairway of hole 5. We just saw Holyn miss her first putt and Kristen airball one. But Holyn's 4 out of 4 in C1 in regulation for birdie. What is your perception so far?
Well, it seems like Holyn's just got into the flow from the start, and her cardmates, Kristen, she's struggling a bit to find the rhythm, but there are plenty to golf to play, so we'll see.
Do you have any new insight after seeing the tee shots on hole 5?
Well, Kristen just threw a blast to forehand, and she's in the sweet spot, so we can see how the putting goes here on hole 5. Okay, so now we just ended hole 10 here with our first feature card. Ida, any thoughts so far on the round?
Even though Holyn Handley just threw out of bounds and got her first bogey, she's on fire. She hits all of her lines, makes at least the majority of her putts, and is looking very dangerous.
Yeah, she's going to be hard to catch on. We can see some players out on the field. It's not on our feature card today. That's scoring pretty well out there. So let's see what happens at the end of this round.
I'm here with Matilda Ringbom, who is in tied 3rd place, playing lead card tomorrow. 4 down, sorry. How was your round?
My round was good. The thing I remember the most about the round now is 18, and I took a double bogey there. So that's a bit unfortunate, and it's so sad that that's the thing you remember the most. I think if you ask me in some hours, I will be super duper happy.
Yeah, it was very exciting being a Swede here, because I think around hole 15, 16, we were following the lead card. And then we kind of heard your name in the crowd, because everyone was checking scores, and we heard oh, Ringbom, Ringbom, in different accents. So, I mean, you were playing really well, especially, in before 18.
Yeah.
But do you think 18, was that just a unfortunate mishap, or is it an extra difficult hole?
I think the hole is difficult. I play to do an upshot on the first throw and I'm not going for it. So then the third one is pretty hard. But tomorrow I think I will maybe take like a mid-range or a putter there instead. But then I also had like one bad putt in the end. So it was both like a little bit unfortunate and bad.
Do you go for the long gap or the sneaky one?
The left one?
The left one, yeah.
Is that the sneaky or the long?
That's the longer one.
Okay, yeah, the longer one. Yeah, then the longer one.
But I think that's the safe one.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And from that I can reach to take a birdie if I have a really good like drive from up there. But with the other gap, I'm not going for the basket, so then it's better to play in the long gap.
How do you feel like the course suits your game?
I think it should be suiting like everyone's game. I was about to say, but I think this course is beautiful, and the FPO layout. I think this is like still one of the best that I've been like playing on, and I said that after last year as well. But I think it's super good, and you can be aggressive, but you can also play safe, and you can play safe and still take like a birdie if you play your shots right. Yeah. So I think it suits me really good also because I have like a good feeling on the course. Like even in the practice rounds, I felt like a feeling I have never felt really before, like that I was going to compete in a course that I knew so good that I felt home on the course, or it felt really good. Yeah,
that's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
So what is the plan for tomorrow?
Just to have fun and take in everything. Being on the lead card, it's going to be so fun, and just play my game and take the birdies that I know I can take.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah,
good luck tomorrow. Round 1 just finished. What have we seen today, Holyn?
Well, we've seen some really clutch play, especially from Holyn, and we also saw Katie Tette throwing some really good distance shots, and we had Kristin Lett, who had some ups and downs, but with a really good finish, scored 2 under. And yeah, we also had, who was the fourth on the card? Sorry, now my brain isn't working. Lykke. Yeah, she was struggling a bit more, but it was nice to see the home crowd cheering her on all the way. So it's been ups and downs. The weather was really hot and the wind was low. It's picking up just now and picked up on hole 18. But other than that, it was a great day on the course. What do you say?
Yeah, I agree. We saw some really nice play. Holyn Handley finished with 11 birdies. Despite that, she ended up 6 down on the round. Took a lot of bogey strokes just from throwing OB on the shorter par 3s. I hope that she can clean that up and then she can have an even better round. Exciting to see Cadence Burge on top, and look forward to the round tomorrow.
Yeah.
Krokhol Day 2. We are following Paige Pierce, Ella Taylor, Conor Montgomery, and Jenny Lawson. How are the conditions out on the course today?
Well, in some way it's quite similar to yesterday because it's really hot and the sun is out and no clouds in the sky, but the wind has picked up. So we have about 12 seconds per minute, is that what you say in English? Well, it's quite harsh anyway. So on T1 they had a strong headwind, or a pretty strong right to left. So we'll see how this course plays out today.
We're walking down hole 11's fairway. Kristen's been missing a bunch of putts, but she just made a 15-meter one. We've been distracted by her mango snacks. What else been going on?
Well, not much. It feels like it's been quite a slow pace on the chase card until Kristen's putt for 50 meters, and now she's putting for birdie from 12 meters. She's lining up. We can see there's a crosswind left to right. Oh, just a bit short.
On the lead card, we can see that Holyn Handley is starting to pull away, but she played really well on the front nine yesterday, then got most of her bogeys in the middle part of the course. So we'll see how she can handle all those short par threes with a lot of OBs. Day 2 has come to an end. That sounded very dramatic. But day 2, round 2 is finished. We didn't follow lead card. We followed the chase card. We saw some ups and downs, really nice shots. But do you want to summarize what happened on the lead card, Holyn, and what we will see tomorrow?
Okay, so now you put me on the spot. So I need to bring up the PGA live. So on tomorrow's lead card, we will have Silva Saarinen, Holyn Handley, Ella Hansen, and Kristin Lett. We thought we were going to see Cadence Birch on lead card, but she took a triple bogey on hole 18. So she went down to chase card, and she will play with Katie Tette, Ida, Emily Nesse, and Anniken Christiansen Sten. So a lot happened today, and it will be exciting to see tomorrow. The weather could change up for tomorrow. Probably the same wind, but a bit more cloud tomorrow. So maybe that will ease it up for the players instead of playing in this heat. We will see.
Yeah, hopefully people won't be like having heat strokes. It's maybe not that warm compared to the US tournaments, but for at least the Europeans, it's really hot outside, and I think that really influences the energy that they have on the course. And I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Holyn Handley handles the back nine of the course. That's where she had her bogeys, and she needs to kind of, shapen up on that back part of the course in order to take home the win.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see tomorrow, but I think mostly from today it was just nice. We followed mostly the chase card, like you said, and we follow Paige on her card and our friends that were with her on that card. So it was just an awesome day today, and just wrapping the whole round up with the conversation with Paige and her wife. It was an awesome day for us as well out here.
Awesome day, and look forward to tomorrow.
Talk birdie to me.
It's Sunday, final round of Krokhol Open. We are sitting by the green on hole 1. Chase card just finished hole 1. I think we saw a couple of pars, maybe one bogey. We see that the lead card is getting ready on T1. See Holyn Handley is checking out the wind. The conditions it's a little bit cooler today, but the wind is still kind of gusting. It's definitely going to be a factor. What do you think, Holyn?
No, I don't think I have anything to add. I think you summed it up pretty well. But we had on the chase card, we had one par from Anniken Steen, and the rest of the card mates took a bogey. So we'll see how the course plays today. We can definitely feel the wind here on hole 1, and as they get into the more woody part of the course, it doesn't play out as much, but we'll see today. We just happy to be here. Beautiful day here at Krokol, probably the coolest day of them all, so we are really looking forward to enjoy all day.
Yeah, so on our lead card we have Holyn Handley and Silva Saarinen with a share of the lead. Silva Saarinen kind of making made a move on moving day yesterday, tying the lead. She made an 11-meter putt for her par on hole 18, while Holyn got a birdie to tie up before the final round. It's a 2-horse race because they have a 5-stroke lead to 6-stroke lead for the third place. So we have Holyn Handley and Silva Saarinen shared lead, and then Ella Hansen and Kristen Lett on our lead card. And if Ella and Kristen is going to make something happen, they really need to pull off a spectacular round. And we haven't really seen that from them yet this weekend, but we know that they both have it in them.
Yeah.
So we just saw the tee shots on hole 3. Are we seeing some nerves?
I don't know. This hole is nervy from the tee. I mean, the players just focusing on hitting the gap and not so much what happens after. So we'll see how it plays out on the green.
Lead card just teed off of hole 7. What have we seen for the first 6 holes?
Well, we've seen some changes in the score as well. I mean, Holyn and Silva is still leading, but they're losing strokes to both Kristen and Ella. Kristen is looking like she's in a very good flow, taking in some shots, and Holyn just seems to be quite unlucky from the team, missing her shots by just a few inches, and it's costing her. And we just saw Silva 3-putt on hole number 6. So, yeah, things are happening.
Yeah, definitely. Holyn looked a little bit nervous. It looks like her angles aren't as sharp as they usually are, but hopefully she can kind of dial it in on the next 12 holes and give Silva a fight for the win. 2/3 of the course down. Holyn and Silva keep swapping scores. Holyn Handley is now up by 1. We have Cadence Birch rising in the leaderboard. She's played a -7, is now in 3rd place. Looking great. As we're getting close to the tougher par 3s here, 13 and 14 with a lot of OBs, what do you think we can expect?
I'm not sure. I think we're going to see pretty much of the same. So it's a bit up and down. We see Holyn, the last few holes, she really threw some nice drives. And Silva, she just here on hole 12, she was a bit off on her drive. But I mean, it's hard to say. It's not like none of the players has really set the pace and just been going at it. So it's been up and down. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, both of the players kind of making mistakes. I mean, Silva's missing uncharacteristic putts. Holyn is missing shots. So really anybody's game.
Krokhol Open 2025, presented by Latitude 64, Holyn Handley!
We are on almost on hole 18 screen with the winner of Krokhol Open, Holyn Handley. You started off a little bit slower today than the other 2 rounds, but it just felt like you wanted to fight. And then you picked it up, and eventually you won by 3 strokes. So how do you feel about your round?
I think I'm very proud of how I stayed patient and battled back. I think there's a lot of times in the past where I would have kind of crumbled because I would think that, if I get 2 back that early, obviously the momentum's going to continue, but that's just never how it is on the final day. There's always going to be strokes exchanged, and so just staying really patient and kind of refusing to get too upset or anything, and then was able to hang in there.
Yeah, it looked like your mental game was really strong today. How do you like the course? Do you feel like it suits your game well?
Oh, the course is amazing. It's just really well designed, and so many little details with its construction are just excellent. And then, yes, I do think it really suits my game well. I think coming out here with a power forehand and a power backhand is great. And then my touch approaches were good enough to minimize the rollaways, and then the putt was probably the best it's been all year this weekend. So, yeah, definitely suits me, I think.
So, because you arrived a little bit early, like during the PCS Open, did you have a chance to get a few extra practice rounds here, or did you do some tourism in Norway?
Did a little bit of both. Yeah, we stayed up in downtown Oslo for the weekend, and got to do a little bit of sightseeing and some museums. Got to go on a really cool hike and all that. Which we got over the jet lag, got to relax a little bit, and then by the time we started working on Monday, it felt like we had a routine, and it was just kind of work as usual.
Yeah, it's probably very smart to kind of get rid of the jet lag. Feels like it's hitting harder when you're traveling this way than the other way. Yeah. At least that's my experience. Yeah. So next, Estonian Disc Golf Festival. How do you feel about going into the two majors?
I feel really good. I mean, obviously a win is the best, that's the best scenario for going into two really big tournaments. But for me, it's just going to be about, noting what are the things that worked this week and staying locked in on those and staying patient in that good headspace, even when I'm sure there will be some hardship in the next 2 weeks. So, feeling really good.
Okay. Well, we look forward to following you, and good luck at the two majors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From top competition to the new players, from supporting women to funding new courses. PDGA Europe is much more than competition. Visit pdga.com/join and grow the sport. PDGA Europe.
Okay, Ida, so now we're back home here in Sweden, Skåne. We arrived yesterday evening from Krokol. We're going to sum up the weekend. What are your thoughts on this weekend's event?
That it was a great tournament. The course was beautiful. It was very beautifully manicured. All the fairways were cut. All the OB lines were very clear, both with stakes and string, which made all the calls really easy. There were so many volunteers. I mean, the local organizers really had done a great job, like rallying volunteers. There were scorekeepers on every card. The crowd control staff were excellent. They were guiding us in a really clear way so that the players had some distance, but they were also telling us kind of where the best place to stand and watch was. So overall, just the event, really, really well run. I had a great time. What about you?
Yeah, I loved it. It was beautiful. It's located really beautiful as well in Norway. And once you get into the tournament area, it's just, you see the course right away. You see the tournament central and the disc central where they sell all the discs, and you see a hole 1, you see a hole 18. So you feel really close to everything, which I really, really enjoy and like. You can hang around there as we did on day 1. You can just start off by watching some cards, teeing off on hole 1, and just follow then maybe 1 or 2 holes and then walk back. It was really easy to get around. Not if you go all the way to hole 9, say, but pretty much you can walk in between holes, especially the round 1 and 2. I really enjoyed it, and as you said, the volunteers did an amazing job. I really appreciate and like when I, as a crowd, know exactly where I can stand and not, and to not block the cameras or the players, because I really like to do the right thing. So, which was really nice. I enjoyed it so much. It was really hot day 1 and 2, and better on day 3, and so but still there were water everywhere on the course for the players, which was really nice, and fruits and stuff. So yeah, really well-run event. Enjoyed it. First tournament to watch live this year, the big tournaments. So yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I just also want to add to that is that Krokhol is such a great course for spectating because you have open fairways. I mean, there are a few holes that you can't see the tee shots on, but for the majority of the holes, you have open fairways and you have the elevation change, which means that usually you can stand either down by the green or up by the green, and you will see like the whole hole and all the shot and the shot making that it requires. So yeah, it's just a gorgeous place to be.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that as well, coming out to the course instead of watching DJN live, that you see the fairways that run by each other. And I mean, as you talked about, we could stay close to the fairway of hole 4 and still see hole 5 and the tee or the basket on hole 10, and it just felt like you were in the middle of it, which was awesome.
Yeah, I think the only complaint we had during the weekend is the lack of a bathroom on the course. And I mean, I know there was at least, I think there were 2 bathrooms for players and caddies, but I mean, I wish there was a bathroom for the crowd as well, because you don't really want to go into the players' bathroom and kind of occupy that, and especially like when the big crowd comes through. But so I wish they would have figured out a way to place a few bathrooms out on the course. That's my only complaint.
Yeah. As you said, they had a bathroom for the players on hole 7 and hole 15. So somewhere in between there, maybe 2 toilets for spectators. Would have been nice.
Yeah, we would have.
You don't want to leave, the crowd or the crowd you're following. So
it was so hot. You had to drink a ton of water throughout the day, and you didn't want to like limit your water drinking because you knew that there wasn't a bathroom until the end. No. Please give us more bathrooms.
Yes, we need them. We want to stay hydrated, please.
And I think also, I mean, the parking was for just general admission was a little bit far away, but I think a lot of people figured that out just by parking along the road. I don't know if that was like an issue for the event but yeah, it's difficult with parking when there's so many people arriving at the same time.
Yeah, I really appreciate it as well with the how Krokol is being located. We found a place to take a swim like 4 minutes from the course, which was awesome in that heat. It was it was perfect. And also, when you watch the pros play, you want to play yourself. So we found a small course, maybe 15 minutes from the Krokol. So yeah, lovely weekend all in all. And we got to talk to a few pros, as you heard. Talking to Paige was awesome. And talking to Matilda Ringbom on day 1, our Swede, that placed herself on lead card to day 2. Well, you talked to her because I had to use the bathroom when you talked to her. Because I've been holding it in.
Yeah. So if we want to summarize the play itself, is there anything that stood out to you that you were especially impressed by?
Well, I have to think, because we were following some different cards around on day 1 and 2, and lead card on day 3. And for the cards we saw live, it was only, I think, Holyn and Ella that really stood out to me. I mean, I saw a lot of great throws over the weekend, but there were never really one that we saw that just kept going, apart from Holyn on the last day, on final day, where she really, like you talked to her about in the interview, she really held herself well during the pressure and with the battle with the Silva. And when Silva kind of lost it on the green, Holyn kept it together with some really nice putts. I'm sad that we didn't get to see Cadence live, because she took the course record on final day, 9 under, which would have been cool. But hey, you have DGN, so I can watch it now at home.
So if we're going to summarize the game or the play itself, was there anything that stood out to you?
Well, I don't, at first thought nothing really stood out, because we followed some different cards, and from day 1 and 2, and on day 3 we just followed the lead card. And I mean, I saw a lot of good throws over the weekend and a lot of nice putts as well, but it was never like it didn't feel like there were any player that just took off or had a great streak, except from Cadence at the final day, which we didn't see live. But I think I have to say Holyn Handley on final day, when she, like you talked about with her in the interview, she composed herself and held it together when Silva was struggling. And I think it can be really easy to just struggle as well when you see your top, the one you're competing against, is struggling. But she did that really well with some nice putts and good throws. And also seeing Ella live throwing that super nice forehand. I mean, it doesn't look like she do much with the body, but the disc just goes wildly into the air. So that was nice. But other than that, I mean, of course, also seeing Kristen throw some lines. Day 1, she had a beautiful drive on hole 8, the late tunnel shot on par 5. That was awesome. So it was some here and there, but when you follow one card, I don't want to watch DGN as well. I want to take it all in with the crowd and with the players and things going on between the holes, and the things you see on DGN, but you also see better when you watch live. So yeah, it was a good weekend, but mostly my impression was that, these are humans, they're professionals, but they're also human. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Maybe not a single player, but I think I was very impressed by Holyn's scramble game and just how much power she had from when she was in position, or out of position, I should say, in the woods, and she had to kind of straddle out and throw forehands to scramble. Just how much power she had from those positions, I think, was pretty impressive. I think Kristen's throwing was, she had more distance than I was expecting. She out-threw Holyn and Ella on multiple holes. She did say when she talked to us that she felt like she kind of had to force her game a little bit, like her throwing wasn't as fluent and natural as it usually is, but she really had to force her throwing because her putting was lacking. But I mean, I think that just shows the potential that her driving has, because in that last round, some of her drives were just incredible.
Yeah.
And she has talked previously about that she likes to throw one angle, like a little bit of hyzer, and she throws these flip ups, but I think she just showed a really wide range of diversity of different shots as well on this course. So yeah, I was just impressed by her driving.
Yeah, I mean, the eagle bid she had on hole 15, that was insane.
Yeah. And I mean, also just like you said, the speed of the disc that comes out of Ella's hand is just something different.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's like she's hurting that disc.
Oh yeah, do you remember? I remember now. Sorry, I just when we saw Silva do the standstills in person. You know, you see it on DGN, but they go so far on the same line. It's insane.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Yeah, I felt like I was like moaning so many times over Silva's like upshots or just those standstill that she throws maybe 70 meters and it's just like
it's on a rope.
They're so smooth and it's just like this tiny little flip and it just goes like almost straight but a little bit to the right and it's just so beautiful.
Most beautiful shot in disc golf.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all the shots are just more impressive in person than on DGN or Jomis or wherever you watch.
Yeah, because some things disappear on the camera. I mean, naturally. So let's say how the fairway really looks. Is it as far it is that the camera is picking up, or So if you can go and watch live, do it. It's the best.
Yeah, so I mean, with this episode, we're going to take a little bit of a break. And so for next week, you're going to get a special episode with I don't want to say interview because I feel like it was more of a conversation. So a conversation that we had with Paige Pierce on the course. And then the week after that, it's Worlds Week. So then you'll be getting a bunch of different special episodes.
Yeah.
But until then, we're just going to go out and throw a bunch of frisbees and enjoy our vacation.
Speaking of frisbees, we bought some discs from Paige, and I know that you bought the Heat. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I was just throwing it out on my property.
Your own disc golf course.
My own disc golf hole, my one disc golf hole. But I was, and it flew so good. Like, I've never thrown Heat before, and it just has a ton of glide, and
I can't wait to see it.
I feel like it's going instantly in the bag. I really liked it.
Yeah, and I can also report that I bought a Passion because I lost my Passion about a year ago when I was doing some field work, and I forgot it. But now I got a new one, and I tried it out today as well, and it does exactly what I wanted to do. It's quite neutral, but it has a hook at the end for me and my little noodle arm, and it's perfect. So
take home message from that is support your pros that you like.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, we're going to say thank you so much for listening to this special episode about Krokhol Open. And thank you to Pontus who make sure that the audio is listenable. And thank you so much to PDGA Europe Women for supporting this podcast.
Thank you.
Until the next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.